Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among the hills, there lived a wise old Zen master. The villagers knew him for his peaceful demeanor and his gentle smile, which never seemed to leave his face. Despite being a man of few words, the monk's presence was enough to spread calm and tranquility in the bustling village. One day, as he was walking to the nearby stream to collect water, a young villager approached him. The boy was in his early teens, with a curious look on his face, and asked him, "Master, why do you always smile? Are you always happy?" The old monk smiled even wider and replied, My dear child, it is not that I am always happy. It is that I know the secret to happiness." The young villager's eyes widened with curiosity, and he asked eagerly, "What is this secret, master?" He looked at the young villager and said, "Before I tell you the secret, would you be kind enough to help me collect some water from the stream?" The young villager was happy to oblige and followed the wise old monk to the nearby stream. Together, they collected water from the stream and filled up the containers that the monk had brought with him. As they both arrived back at his house with the containers filled with water, he asked the young villager to sit with him. The wise monk then poured a cup of tea for both of them and handed one to the young villager. "Please," said the young villager, "can you now explain to me the secret to happiness and why you always smile?" The old Zen monk leaned in close and whispered, "We don't smile because we are happy. We are happy because we smile." The young villager looked puzzled, so the monk continued, "You see, my child, our emotions are tied to our physical actions. When we smile, even if we don't feel like it, our brain releases chemicals that make us feel happier. So if you want to be happy, you only need to smile." The young villager was amazed by this simple yet profound wisdom, and he thanked him for his teachings. Before he left, the old monk said, "However, my child, it's important to remember that all emotions are equal and necessary. So be careful that you do not overuse this secret to suppress your sadness or other emotions all the time." The young villager nodded in understanding and promised to remember the wise words of the wise old Zen master. The moral of the story: happiness is not an elusive destination that we must strive to reach, but rather a state of being that we can cultivate within ourselves. By understanding that our actions and emotions are interconnected, we can learn to harness the power of our minds and bodies to shape our own happiness. However, it's important to remember that all emotions are part of the human experience and should be acknowledged and felt, not suppressed. I suggest trying out this simple practice of smiling and try to feel what happens inside yourself. You will be surprised by the positive impact it has on both your body and mind. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. This was ZenCat Chronicles. Have a wonderful day.